What a night we expect it to be. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Kevin Flushing Flash Kelly, 170 centimeters tall and has a reach of 71. Flushing Flash. The monster, Zhu Khan, fighting out of Beijing, China, an entire country, hopes that this man can get the job done.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Flushing, Queens, New York, here is the former amateur great and world title holder, introducing the WBC featherweight champion of the world.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, I love this place. The atmosphere is usually second to none if you get the right fights in.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. And a nice left hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves of the fighter stepping into the ring, Todd? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Back and forth they go. Pace is telling the story from that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The perfect counter lands. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
And he scores with the counter. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Miss with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
That was a terrible. Nice round, good round. I like that, Tamaki. Relax now. I don't know that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, you're taking out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
You're starting to make mistakes. Now you go back out there and switch back on.
And there's the bell to start round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A straight right just misses. They exchange punches. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That jab misses. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You see, they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good work out there. The job's work.
Stand off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping about.
There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Not a lot of defense here at all. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Hook just can't find the target. Can't score with that hook again. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Come on. You're going back into the fight.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
Come on, switch up. Get your boxer back together. Don't worry about that.
Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
On to the 4th we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Do you believe what we are seeing? That counter shot lands. Nice exchange here from both men. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That hook misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have. On to the fifth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's bombs away. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
These punches coming from every angle. Can't land that jab. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. The straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up
His entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there and take his confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in his
Mark, you weren't loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
win the round back. Take away that confidence and stop him in his tracks.
There's the bell for round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Just missed with that hook. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Missing with the left hook. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. Here we go. It's round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
The straight right just misses. Throws the jab but does not score. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. The monster, dazed. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond. Round 8, and we're off again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. Misses. Oh, wait a minute! Khan, the monster, in trouble. Down goes Khan. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We need to turn this around. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's calling the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Kevin Kelly just got rocked. Let's talk about Zhu Khan in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but... And there's the bell for round 9. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the ring. They've got to relax.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. Really going to see a jab from these two. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.